Let's smash in. We go to 27. We make an angel. It has menace. They have to double block it. Killing the priest first is more potential. Hey everybody, welcome back, and thanks for taking the time out of your day to watch Hello Good Game. Today, we are playing Clerics in Best of 1, focusing around Orah, Skyclave, Hierophant, a 3/3 with lifelink, and whenever it or another cleric we control dies, we get to return another cleric with lesser converted mana cost from our graveyard to the battlefield, and in a cleric tribal deck, that is absolutely amazing value. Speaking of amazing value, if you find any value within this video, go ahead, give me a thumbs up, share the channel out to a friend. As always, we'll break down the deck list in its entirety, each individual card, strengths, weaknesses, why it was chosen to be included within the deck list. Then we're talking about the strategies and synergies of the deck, how do all of those cards come together to form a well-working, coherent archetype. Then we'll watch some gameplay footage where we break down all of the playlines and interactions we can find between Best of 1 Clerics and the rest of the meta. This is pre-ban, you know, we don't know what's being banned yet. It's Sunday morning. We'll see. This video is probably coming out after the bans. Just be aware of that. So with all of that out of the way, let's get right into the deck list. Again, this is a cleric tribal deck. Orah, which is the color combination for beginners who don't know of white and black. 4 copies of Speaker of the Heavens. Now this is our first 1-drop. Vigilance, a lifelink. It's a 1/1 in which we can tap it to create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying. We can only activate this ability if we have 7 or more life than our starting total. So in this case, 27. And only anytime that we could cast a sorcery, so on our turn. We have 4 copies of Archfiend's Vessel, another 1/1 with lifelink, no vigilance this time. However, when it enters the battlefield, if it entered from your graveyard or you cast it from your graveyard, exile it. If you do, create a 5/5 black demon creature token with flying. That's a big body. We've got 4 copies of Bloodchief's Thirst. This is a sorcery speed spell, kicker for 3, so total for 4. Destroy target creature or planeswalker with converted mana cost 2 or less. If it was kicked, instead destroy any target creature or planeswalker. Into our 2-drops, 4 copies of Cleric of Life's Bond, a 2/2, and whenever another cleric enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life, sign us up. Whenever you gain life for the first time each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Cleric of Life's Bond. So, you know, just having a cleric enter the battlefield will trigger that. Nullpriest of Oblivion, this is a 2/1 with menace and lifelink, kicker for 4, total for 6, which is a little expensive. However, like I said, it does have menace and lifelink, and when it enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. This is an absolutely amazing way to bring back our Hierophant, but we're going to get into the playlines and strategies and synergies in a little bit. 3 copies of Skyclave Cleric. This is a 1/3, and when it enters the battlefield, you gain 2 life. It's also an MDFC or Module Face card. On the opposing side is the tapped land, and it will add a plains or white to our pool. 4 copies of Luminarch Aspirant, a 1/1, and at the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Into our 3-drops, 2 copies of Call of the Death Dweller, sorcery speed. Return up to 2 target creature cards with converted mana cost of 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. That is 3 total converted mana cost, sorry. Put Death Touch counter on either of them, and then of course put a menace counter on either of them as well. 2 copies of Taborax Hope's Demise, a 2/2 with flying. This is a legendary creature, so only 1 can exist on the battlefield at a time. Taborax Hope's Demise has lifelink as long as it has 5 or more +1/+1 counters on it. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, put a +1/+1 counter on Taborax. If that creature was a cleric, you may draw a card. If you do, you lose 1 life. 2 copies of Vito, Thorn of the Dusk, another legendary creature. Again, only having 1 being able to exist on the field at a time. This is a 1/3, and whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. We can pay 5 creatures you control gain lifelink until end of turn. 2 copies of Demonic Embrace, an enchantment Orah. Enchanted creature gets +3/+1, has flying, and is a demon in addition to its other types. And you may cast Demonic Embrace from your graveyard by paying 3 life and discarding a card from your hand in addition to its other costs of 3. 4 copies of Orah, Skyclave Hierophant. This is a 3/3 with lifelink, and whenever it or another cleric you control dies, return a cleric card with lesser converted mana cost from your graveyard to the battlefield. That's so good. I cannot even begin to describe it. These spells are accompanied by 6 plains, 11 swamps, and 4 Brightclimb Pathways / Grimclimb Pathways, the MDFC rare land, you know, adding a white source or a black source, depending on what we want. No sideboard today, we're playing best of 1, which is a lot of fun, and this deck is tuned for best of 1. It absolutely stomps whatever that weird best of 1 meta wants to throw at you, just due to all of the life gain, shutting down the aggro, the survivability, shutting down the control, because you're replaying the creatures from your grave and stuff. So it's very, very strong. Let's break down some of the strategies and synergies within this deck. So we talked about it being Cleric Tribal, and we showcased what the deck revolves around, which is the recursion of our creatures from the graveyard into the battlefield. Now, it's not just the Skyclave Hierophant that can accomplish this for us. You know, when our Cleric dies, we can return a Cleric with lesser converted mana cost from the graveyard to the battlefield. We also have Call of the Death Dweller. Now, this can take 2 creatures, you know, a 1-drop and a 2-drop. It could take, you know, just a 2-drop, or it could take as well just a 3-drop. So taking basically anything that we want from our deck back into play other than our Hierophant. You know, this is amazing for taking the Archfiend's Vessel, you know, just because that comes back as a 5/5. It's also great, you know, you can get your Speaker of the Heavens back, because if you have lots of life now, you're making those 4/4 angels. So these are our primary targets to be bringing back from the grave, just because they have the most sway within the games, or impact, I should say. You know, secondary targets that we want to be bringing back, the Cleric of Life's Bond is really good. You know, it's going to help you gain life, and it's going to click up. Again, gaining life, bringing us towards that 27, so we can make angels, and then it's just a big body, which is pretty cool. And then, you know, of course, Vito, because all of our life will convert into damage, and then Taborax as well. So whenever anything dies, it's going to get bigger, and it's our sole draw engine within the deck. So really important here to have some Clerics die once Taborax is in play. You know, that's basically it for recursion. You know, there's not too much of it. Nullpriest can be kicked, like aforementioned, and I guess that's the last aspect of recursion within the deck. And I like to save this because it costs 6, so we want some good value of it. We don't want to pull 1/1 for 6 mana. Yes, you can do that, but we want to pull our Hierophant here, right? We're going to spend 6 mana, pull a 4 mana creature back from the grave, and then that creature from the grave can pull other creatures from the grave, right? So you can see how it's really worth it at that point. You know, it's not maybe worth it to pay 6 to pull a 1-drop that doesn't do enough. These 1-drops, fortunately for us, do a lot, so, you know, it's not the worst decision, but whatever works and whatever's going to win you the games. We do chip damage through the Clerics, right? And then, you know, they're not going to want to block anything with Death Touch when it comes back with Call of the Death Dweller. We have Menace as a form of evasion as well. The Flyer through our Vessel has flying, or the Demon through our Vessel has flying, I should say. And Demonic Embrace can give things flying. Taborax organically has flying. So, you know, there's a lot of evasion to get the damage in. And then, you know, we should be able to grab some life just by having things enter the battlefield. All of the life gain that we have through Vito to do more damage. And then Vito can give everything life gain or life link. And then when you attack, it'll deal all that damage back. So it should be actually incredibly easy to kill your opponent. Obviously, use your +1/+1s on your creatures with lifelink. That's going to be ideal, just increasing the rate at which you gain life to 27 so you can make angels. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Don't be concerned about discarding creatures for your Demonic Embrace, because you can, like I said, replay them from the grave. And we've got a little bit of removal in the deck as well. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That's the deck list. Don't forget, I'm on YouTube every morning at 6 a.m. Mountain Standard. At 7 to 7:30, we switch to Twitch for 5 to 8 hours, and then we're back on YouTube at 6 p.m. for another hour or 2. All times are Mountain Standard. If you don't want to do the conversion, Linktree link in the description will take you to all of the appropriate places. You can subscribe, you know, hit the notification system, whatever. And then today we're playing with MTGA Arena Assistant, you know, the best metagame tracker you can get. It does your stats, it does, you know, just deck rate-ups, deck videos. There's so much here that I cannot even get into it. Check it out for yourself. That's the Overwolf link in the description below. And with all that being said, thank you for your time and attention. If you want to support the channel, you can do so Twitch, Patreon, YouTube. We're finally making minimum wage. That's such exciting news. We worked 12 hours a day for the last 2 years straight, and we are finally making minimum wage, boys, living the life. All right, so thank you. You know, it wouldn't be possible without your support. I really appreciate it. Our back's feeling a little bit better today. And now let's get into today's gameplay footage before I bore you any longer. Don't forget to watch to the end, because I have some once-in-a-lifetime news that you're not going to want to miss out on. We'll talk to you in a few minutes. Alrighty, it is Sunday morning. Bans are not here yet. We are still in the deep of it. Roiling in the deep. Oh my god, where's the clickbait title when you need it? Roiling in the deep. Oh, that's good. That's what we do while we wait for our opponents here at Hello Good Game. We think of engaging clickbait to trick you all into clicking on our videos. Gotcha. You know, say what you will against clickbait. I get it. Trickery. But my views have never been higher. And that is bread in the fridge or whatever. And, you know, we've been struggling making a less than nothing for 2 years. So it's nice to get ahead a little bit, you know what I mean? And if you have a problem with my success and well-being, then maybe go watch another channel. Because we're here to have fun. We're here to learn some magic and, you know, watch a bunch of videos. Yeah, the tier 0 deck discovered. People absolutely love that. You know, and that's my best video all month. And it's got more likes than any of my other videos as well. Yes, it does have more dislikes, but typically I get, what, 100, 200 likes. This video already has like 400 plus likes, so, you know, you gotta just follow your heart. So let's just smash this, right? Double speaker. Excuse me. Getting excited, we killed a rogue. All right. If we could play Vito right away, I think that would be neat. It's worth 3, so I don't think they're countering it unless it is, you know, an Essence Scatter. It's not a Drown in the Lock. They could destroy a speaker with Drown in the Lock, sure. They could also flash block with a 1/3. But I literally think we need to go for it. It's only blocking one of them, and we deal a damage for the engagement. Yeah, it's like, whatever, bro. Get out of here. It's annoying, and I hate it. I think after Clerics today, though, we will be playing Demir Rogues. I've been trying to avoid it. I've been like, you know what? That deck's gross. Everybody's playing it. It's oversaturated. But at least it doesn't have any cards in it that will be banned, right? So our content will be relevant after the bans. Because we all know that that's going to be a fun time. 2 land off the top. Not the worst. Oh, they do take a life bond, though. The Menace next turn should be pretty nice. And I guess we should have held our speakers back. It was a risk. We thought we were going to be blocked, but we weren't sure. Alright, we're in a bad spot here. We have no cards left. There's that. Typically, you don't see that in Demir Rogues. They take a speaker. We snag an Embrace. Oh, wow. This will do damage through Vito. Plus, when one of them dies, we get to bring our Archfiend Vessel into play. And that's great, right? They gain a bunch of life from that back, though. And that's real sad. We do get a blocker now for the Scavenger, though, at least. Right? We're 23. We can be pulling these speakers back with the Skyclave That's fun. Ooh, Mimic on the Scavenger? Stop it. I want custom emotes or custom, like, text emojis. Like, woof, stop it, hello, good game in one. Interesting. Don't you dare! Alrighty. If they didn't gain 12 life on the backswing. Right? Woo! I think we're doing good. Don't you dare, Milas. Call the Death Dweller. If we could pull that, I'd be happy. I'd be happy. Menace, they have to double block. And I'm taking the Scavenger, baby. I keep the Flyer. We've got flying on the back end, though. And we're pulling these, you know, speakers out now. We're at 25 life. Y'all ready to make some angels? Oh, the mill sucks, though. We're down to 31. They throw another Archpriest into the grave for us. That's a 5/5, baby. I hope they don't slay our Hierophant. That'd be so sad. Just more counter spells. You dog. Screw it. Get him. An extra 5 damage. Don't mind if I do, Hugh. Don't mind if I do. Oh, nothing. Can we kick this? We got 4. No. Another counterspell? Nice. Playing it safe. Playing it safe. 29 cards left. I feel trickery about. There's flash blockers, you know it. You know there's flash blockers. Bloodchief's Thirst is such a good card. I absolutely love it. Let's get in there. Ooh, big hits. That's 27. And we do an additional 5. Woohoo! Who are rogues? Hashtag clerics. Another scavenger to keep them alive. Very nice. Interesting. That's something we'd want countered. Alright, we could take this. There's not a lot of good land. Or any land at all. But, well, 2, but I mean, it's fine to keep because we have 2 1-drops. You know, we have a 2-drop, a 3-drop, and then our 4-drop. So we do have a couple turns, and our opponent is going first. So we're on the draw. They play, we draw. So, you know, before we even get to play anything, we're drawing. So we're gonna keep it. All right, let's see if we can get into it here. Ooh, I was like, we're gonna go in with our life gain, but it's gonna get stomped. We still have no choice. At least it will make the champion not attack and defend if they don't have the burn. This is gonna be a tough matchup. Stompers. Pass your turn, bruh. Interesting. This is a bombardment deck? What's happening? No attacks, they have first strike. Oh my gosh, turn 3 Annex. We have no double cost spells other than our Embrace, so we will take a second swamp here. If we get hit with an Embercleave here, just what is life? An unwinnable situation. Oh, wow, nice. Not quite a cleave. We'll save that for next turn. Oh, the champions can attack. Annex can attack. Straight up a shock. Really? We're so screwed. We need to get the vessel dead. Oh no. Oh no. Which triggers first, the +1/+1 counter or the damage? I guess we'll never know. Oh gosh. That's just lethal, isn't it? Yeah. Well, we gain some life, I guess. And they get 2 death triggers, so they can kill them both. And the triggers go on the stack, I guess, like before our... Like this thing should be triggering. Right? Oh, it does trigger on top. Nice. We do lose the important one, though. The ability does trigger, at least. Down to 1. Still a match somehow. Let's just pretend that... Oh my gosh. Talk about the vigilance, baby. Hey, we survived an Embercleave, right? That's a little something. You do so much damage. It's disgusting. Right? I don't even know. Game. We just can't take the extra damage. We get close though, right? Like, we'll get him next time. Land here is absolutely horrible. Here as well. This looks a lot better. Keeping 5, tossing our duplicate. And the land, I guess. Okay, that's nice. More rogues. Avi, who plays an island these days if you're not playing rogues? They're gonna flash in the 1/1 and try to take out our speaker. Oh, Azorius. Playing slow. We might drop this as a land, I don't know. Nope. Alright, we're up to 25. Shatter the Sky is going to be absolutely horrible. It will cripple us. Just straight up GG's. If they don't drop it. We have a full field, so let's play Taborax. Come on. Come on, Willis. Let me play him. Come on. We know you have a counterspell, but if you counterspell Taborax, then you can't flash block the speakers. Interesting. We're seeing the patience metagame being exemplified here today. We gotta go for it. We get it. Angel City! Alright, now we see Shatter. No Shatter. It's Cleric time, baby. Alright, this is a lot of land, but it does lead into like a pretty nice play line. And we are going first, so let's try it out. Lego. You do those stretches. I don't want any pulled muscles here today, boys. Not like yesterday. Flood our whole hand to the field next turn. Nice. Big hit. We are looking for our Orah Skyclave Hierophant. Inspired Orator. Priest goes 2/2/2. If there's another creature played. Negative. Not like us. We got lots of creatures. Let's smash in. We go to 27. We make an angel. It has menace. They have to double block it. Killing the priest first is more potential. The deck shows a lot of promise. Like, we've had really bad luck within the meta, but today, you know, we're at 75% win rate. That's absolutely amazing. Hand looks spectacular. I mean, I guess, I don't know, it's not great. Definitely not bad, though. Especially with this call. Let's get him. More Azorius. Trying to stack as much life gain as possible. Oh, Essence Scatter. I'm gonna bring it back. That doesn't affect us. If it's a mill deck, I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna be honest right now, I don't want to play against a mill deck. I think it is. Let's try and pull a counter spell. Nope. That's a big hit. We're at 26. Ready to make angels soon? Oh no, we lose our speaker. You dirty dog, you. Oh, 4 greater. Tossing our creature. Going in for this. Oh no, we gotta kick that again. I forgot about that. My bad. Let's just kill this guy. Lethal next turn. Hits our Taborax. Oh, takes. Oh, really? They took our enchantment. We get a 1/1. Woohoo! Ah! Oh, not good, boys. Not good. It already has menace. It dies, triggers Taborax again. No? Huh. Nothing to take. Oh, they could take the apparition. They did have something to take. You fool. Alright, so this has gone downhill quickly. We have a defender. There's hope, but not much of it. Ooh, 4 mana. Not looking forward to it. If we top deck... Oh, I guess... Vito won't do it. Maybe a speaker would be nice. Oh no. A speaker or a Skyclave. We have the defender here. At least. Oh no. We do not have a defender. There goes our speaker. We don't want a speaker anymore. We strictly want our Skyclave. What a clutch Dream Trawler. They're probably so happy, like, our opponent doesn't have an Ugin. Yes! Good game. That's it for us. We should be able to pack up here. We got close. See where this gets us. Try and have a little bit of patience. Oh, wow. How is there not a blue spell to tap us? Oh, they're just gonna bring it back. We have nothing 3 for them to take. It's not quite what we need. Nice. No attacks, sadly. Nice. There's a legion of creatures available for them now. I would like to see how many cards it takes us to get to our Skyclave. Oh, no blocks. Plenty of life, yeah. We do gain a little bit of that back. Hashtag Dream Trawler. This is still a match somehow. We have no flyers. At a certain point, we may as well just pack up. More counter spells. Nice. Show ourselves up. We'll get another win. That's okay. We got really close there. This looks decent. Doesn't look bad. do our best here. I absolutely love this new battlefield. It's so cool. Alright, hopefully we can get started. Let's send our sand elemental for a whirl. Maybe a little frisky swipe out of the cat. Meow. Come on, Chandra. We're trying to make a YouTube video. Let's go, girl. We have to obviously let them log into Twitch, get into our stream so they can try to snipe us. It's very important to get guaranteed wins within Diamond rank. You know, having fun, don't want to do that. You want to test your skill set. You really just want to take every advantage you can get. I'm kidding. I'm sure they just have Canadian internet. You dirty dog, you think you can play my cards against me? I dare you to trade. Come on. Oh, that's good. Still can't attack. Wow. I really want to drop that aspirant there. Let's keep those health points down. They don't want to block with either of those. Down to 15, boy. Nice, that's good. But you still don't want to attack here. I'll trade. I'll trade. I ain't scared. Going big with these bonds. Skyclave next turn. There's no way they take that damage. Wow, down to 5. That's good. Okay, last match of the day. Let's try to take it. Looks rough, but we get to play first. Hopefully we can pull land and use the cleric as a creature. Not a good start. We're gonna get stomped here, I'm sure. Oh, blue. That was an exile too? God damn. This one's to the grave at least. Opt. Not looking good here. We need some clerics off the top, baby. It lands, but we need other clerics to utilize it. Hopefully they play some creatures that we can remove. Okay, perfect. Cool. If we can keep that pattern going. There's no way they don't counter Vito. Oh, they blitz. Okay, that makes sense. That's a hard loss. These are good drops. Ah! You dog. Really? Just burning through their removal at the very least. Wow, of course it's a draw spell. Lucky dog. Let's hold off for a second. Shit. Snag it. Take advantage of the lull. That's such a hard call. Hopefully there's no removal here. There is! No! We would have lost it either way. That better be a land. Scry sucks though. Come on, clerics. Right after we cast our revival spell. They already scryed one, scrying two, both to the top, not good. We're in a bad spot. Four, five, six to bring something back. I think we save it and try to kick it. Bring back our Aspirant. They pull a land. We pull a land. We kick it. Finally, it hits the field. Put it on the life gain, does damage through Vito. Plus two more. Woo! That was a close one. Clerics pulling through though, even at tough times. Two to the bottom, that's good. No Storm's Wrath, that's a victory. 71% win rate, and we played a handful of games here as well. Oakley dokily, like a glove. Wow, you know, this is just a jank deck I threw together. It works well. Now these are the decks that really get me. It gives me a false positive at how good I am at this game. It's like, wow, bro, you built this deck in 20 minutes and look how good it is. Right? And then there's other days where it's just like, all right, here's a tier 1 deck and you can't win a single game, which has been our previous experience. So I was really worried today. It's Sunday. You know, the bans haven't hit yet. Uro is still going crazy. Omnath is still rampant. I was worried because it's hard to make content in that environment. But today we were rewarded. We didn't even run into any of those decks, it seems. And we did really good. We won with a 71% win rate. Deck slaps in best of one. You know, winning consecutive games in Diamond is a huge show of a strength of a deck. And you know, if you guys have any suggestions, edits to the deck, let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share to a friend. And yeah, if you want to support the channel financially, I implore you to do so. We're finally making minimum wage, but again, working way more than minimum wage hours. We have not taken a day off in almost 2 years, and we work up to 16 hours a day, as little as 7. Don't get me wrong, not all days are 16 hours, but long days, no days off. We're finally getting there. You know, I'm so grateful to be making minimum wage working on my computer. You know what I mean? It's absolutely amazing. So thank you so much. If you want to continue to support me, just keep watching the videos, smashing that like button, sharing the channel out to all of your friends, helping me get more exposure. And if you're a baller with your life already set up, you're doing well, you know, support me financially. Twitch, Patreon, YouTube. We do have deck requests that we do for the supporters. We have deck doctors that we do for them, and we have VIP chat. So there's a lot of groovy benefits for those of you who do support me. So check it out. Join the Discord. You know, we got the 500,000 gem giveaway, free entry cash prize tournaments. So much going on. Don't miss out. Most importantly, go have yourselves an amazing day. And we set up a cat cam. She's sleeping right now, but we got a cat cam, right? So that runs on the Twitch. Oh, ear flick, ear flick, ear flick, right? This is Miss Maya. We're going to try to incorporate her more. She's been feeling left out, so she's very majestical and magical beast, level 99. So she's happy to meet you. Maybe a little sleepy right now, and we'll speak about that a little bit later. More importantly than this, go have yourselves an amazing day, and don't forget to go watch another video. We'll see you in a few seconds. Take care.